Welcome back. We found ourselves on another new island. Wow, this is unusual. You hardly ever see fruit-bearing trees growing on the coast. Should make the fruit more vulnerable to the sea breeze, but they all look so bright and unspoiled. Strange. Kinda shocked that there's an island like this in the Senalia Basin. Well, there don't seem to be any signs of enemy nearby. Why don't we call the others? Hey, Griegr and Rosa is safe to land. Great. Whoa, this place is way bigger than I thought. Check out all the fruits growing around here. With this many, we could probably make some fresh tarts or juice. This is one lovely little island you two found. We try. Anyway, let's get to harvesting. Nod. Heck yeah, just leave it to me. Hey, you better not go manhandling them. We don't want a bunch of bruised fruit. Excuse me, who are you? We're here to steal your fruit. I mean, what? I came over to see what the ship was all about. Oops, didn't realize anyone was living here. Sorry to intrude. We're the Baltic Sea Force's flying squadron. We spotted your island and decided to drop by for a look. I see. Crew doesn't look like they're pirates, though. That's because we're from Karnak. You mean to say the entire town has been enslaved by the Baltic Sea Force? What? No, that's not the case. Have you not heard about what happened to Karnak? I'm sorry. I never leave the island, so I'm not familiar with what goes on elsewhere. Oh, I should introduce myself. My name is Nana. I live in a settlement near the center of the island. Would you mind telling me more about what became of Karnak? Of course. Blah 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 blah. Adol quickly blah blahed everything the Sandress has been up to this point. Griegr, you say? Sounds like things are quite a mess outside of our little home. Thank you very much for informing me. If you've never ever heard of them, then I guess they haven't been here yet? That may be due to how the ocean currents tend to amass garbage and debris that is in our surrounding waters. And the only outsiders we get tend to be pirates and merchants who run adrift. Strange folks such as yourselves included. It's a shame you never left this place. Something odd about her color palette. It's got this green hue or tinge to it. Is it really? I'm not all that interested in what goes on outside the island. Wow, you don't hear that every day. By the way, you said there was a settlement? What's it like? Oh, I'm sorry, but you're better off staying away from it. Why? You see, uncommon as it is, another ship did show up here recently. One manned by a band of rowdy pirates. They say they went on an absolute rampage and caused us no end of trouble, so everyone is feeling a bit wary of strangers right now. If they were to see you, they might even try to run you off. Oof. Sounds like we shouldn't go any further inland then. And you're already in raring to go. He was as well. Like, treasure! People! Adventure! Doesn't exactly make up for it, but do feel free to pick some fruit to bring back with you. My family tends to this grove, and I'd like to do what little I can to help the people of Karnak. So please, take as much as you'd like. We definitely appreciate it. But are you really sure we can have as much as we want? Yes, that's not a problem at all. This island is a bit unusual, you see. Okay. The fruit grows so quickly that we're able to harvest multiple times throughout the year. In fact, I don't think we've ever been short on food in the entire time I've lived here on Fooling Island. Sweet! For real? That's amazing! I think we just stumbled into a full-on fruit paradise. You might be right. If what she said is true, I mean. It's a bit hard to swallow. Why, is the fruit hard? Yeah, seems a little too good to believe. But it's coming from someone who lives here, so we might as well take it in good faith and treat ourselves. Oh no, something's up here, isn't it? This is something feeling very odd.
Want to take a break here?
It just feels very, very, very odd.
Yeah!
I don't trust it at all. Let's get the fishing spot here. I'm not gonna eat any of the fruit yet. No. I don't trust.
Oh? Seems we got fish in the water. Maybe I'll throw a few lines.
Maybe. It's a nope. There we go.
Eat this!
It's interesting how the trees are blue when we do that as well. Unusual.
Eat this!
That's not what I want. Okay, let's explore the rest of the island before we see about that. Very weird, this island. Very, very weird.
We can't go through here.
Why?
Eat this!
Why? Adel and Carl should work together to harvest the fruit from the tree. You can smell the lemony goodness just standing next to this thing. Might as well grab some more fruit while we're here. Oh no, this doesn't feel right. Crazy that they even have pears here. They're all so firm and shiny. Might as well grab some more fruit while we're here.
What's this?
Adel and Kaja work together to harvest the fruit from the tree. Phew, there we go. These oranges look pretty good, huh? Too good. That should make for a hefty enough harvest now. Time to head back to Nana and the others.
Yeah!
Whistle! Look at this massive haul. Wow. Guess we got a little carried away. We might not even be able to get it over to the ship without Doggy's help. I know it's a little late to ask, but are you sure it's okay for us to take so much? Of course, don't worry about us. Sample some for yourself. And if it's to your taste, then come back for more. We can even make it a trade next time, if that helps you feel less reluctant. Alright. Then I guess it's time for us to shove off. We'll swing by again and have a visit if we get the chance. Please do, I'll be waiting. I'm actually starting to get the munchies already. Well, I had to just eat a couple, right? Who'd have thought we'd sail ourselves right into the lap of luxury? Their generosity is much appreciated. It should be a boon to everyone's health too. Fruits are extremely nutrient dense after all. Now I get what Gren was making such a big deal about. Huh, damn straight. I'm planning to make some juice and desserts with them before they go bad. Oh, I can't wait. Everyone's practically thrilled to pieces. Guess all that picking we had to do paid off. I have to say though, it's hard to believe one island could be so bountiful. If true, it's the discovery to end all discoveries. If we establish regular trade with them, it could really give us a boost in getting Karnak back on its feet. About that, when I really think about it, something doesn't feel quite right about all this. Yeah, something's off! What's going on? There's a lot of debris in these waters, sure, but the Sandress had no trouble pushing through it. And yet the island's not on any of the Baltic Sea Force's charts. Doesn't that seem a bit off? Maybe they just keep it secret from you. Well, I can't say that possibility is entirely off the table. But it still begs the question, why go to all the trouble of hiding it? When you put it that way, it definitely does give me pause. On that note, there's something else that's been bugging me. When we were on the island, the only paths I could see were wild game trails. Really, that's a kind of weird thing to notice. Besides, it just means there's loads of beasts living there, no?
No,
But she also said there was a human settlement near the center, didn't she? And harvesting the fruit would mean having to make a round trip over and over again. Animal trek aside, isn't it shady that they don't even have a single man-made pathway? Rave's got a point. And that whole story about having fruit growing all year round seems rather unusual as well. Speaking of the fruit, having heard everyone's thoughts, Adol began to have his doubts about the island. With that in mind, he decided to try his druid monocle out on the fruit. Oh, good call. Let me give it a go too. Through the lens of mana, the truth became clear. That was no normal fruit. It was radiating the same undead energy as the Griegr. It's a Griegr fruit! What the? What's going on here? Whatever you do, do not eat that fruit. Huh? Dump them overboard, quick! Is something wrong with it? Yeah, this fruit's giving off Griegr energy. Griegr? Saying these are Griegr? In the shape of a fruit? What? Now we have to worry about them in our food? Should we toss it all overboard? Let's all just calm down for a minute, everyone. Ada, would you mind using your mana to inspect us? I'd like to know if our handling the fruit has had any adverse effects. Adol informed them that he didn't notice any physiological changes occurring amongst the group. Phew, at least we can take some comfort in that. Yeah, I'm glad we found out before anyone took a bite. Wait a minute, Gren, did you? It just smelled so good and I was super hungry. So I snuck a view before we came back aboard. You what? Oh, it's been nice knowing you. Rest in peace, Gren. Hey, I'm not even 1 foot in the grave yet. Only fooling. Maybe our powers can heal you. Oh, great idea. Go for it. Either way, it'd be best to look into these fruits and fast. Better have a talk with that Nana lady again, too. Again, her color palette seems strange. Adol and Kasia attempted to treat Gren using their mana powers. After that, they landed back in Fueling Island. Okay, we made it back. Ahaha. The fruit's still there, though. Well, this place is swarming with Griegr. And Nana acted like she had no idea they were even here, or what they were. What's the big idea here? We should start by finding Nana. Aye to that. She told us not to go near their settlement, so obviously we ought to go look for it. Oh, but before that, I just had an idea. Any chance we might be able to see something through the druid monocle here? See? It was odd they were glowing. Only that Griegr vibe's coming off every damn one of those fruit trees. The island's creepier than meets the eye. We better brace ourselves, Adol.
Let's catch our breath.
Yeah, it was immediately odd. Okay, so we want to be with you here.
Switch! Get him!
Switch! Dodge this! Take this!
Do 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 do.
Switch!
Switch! Dodge this! Going somewhere?
New skill devised. Okay, so let's get rid of you. Cyclone Tide. There we go.
Switch!
Switch! Take this! Take this!
And the only problem with skills we're currently using,
Get him!
gosh, is they cost so
Get him right off
much.
cue.
Going somewhere?
So I need to maintain that chain
Take this!
as best I can.
Switch! Burn away!
Switch! Take this!
Switch!
Can't get up there. Yeah, we lost the chain. A shame. I went the wrong way.
Switch! Going somewhere?
Switch! Incinerate!
Defroster. Okay, I want to see about getting this chest up here first, though.
Look! There's a treasure chest!
Bitter remedy. Okay. Let's see about using that, actually. Okay. Hello. Didn't realize you were here.
Going somewhere?
Oh, at all. I was gonna use him for some skill mastery. Make sure we get over here.
Switch! How's that?
What was it again to
Switch!
smash the wall?
Eat this! Take this!
There was a way to smash the wall and I've completely forgotten it now.
Yeah!
There was, wasn't there? I'll come back to it. So I said I'd come back to it, but it's like I'm sure that what? Hold on. Just forgotten it because it's been a little while. I'm sure there was. Wasn't there a way to smash the walls? Pretty sure there were. Oh yeah, Hugo's letters. Need to check them because could be more I've missed there. I'm sure there was something about smashing down walls. Maybe I've just misremembered?
Freeze solid!
I don't know. I'll come back later.
What's this?
Ooh. Just had a thought, like, wasn't it... Can I do this at it?
Switch!
Switch! Take this!
I can't remember if it was that or wasn't that. No.
Yeah!
Fine. Fine. There she is. There you are. We've been looking for you. Oh, it's you. What's the matter this time? I already told you not to come any further into the island or the settlement might give you trouble. Sure, except we haven't seen a settlement anywhere around here. So what's really going on? Climbing up on us, huh? Something definitely fishy about all this. The island is lousy with Griegr. Oh, you mean those monsters you told me about? Haven't been aware of any. But why would you ask me such a thing? We're mana wielders. So we can see it, not just in the fruit either. There's Griegr energy all over the island. Ah, is that so? Then you're the mana users I've heard so much about. And since you can see this island for what it is, there's no need for me to player being human anymore. What do you mean? I told you before, but this place is called Fueling Island. Or Fooling Island? Yerv the Trident created it long ago to be an undying orchard, one that would be bountiful for all eternity. Humans, blinded by their own greed, would then try to exploit it for more than they needed. Hello. The idea was to use that greed to serve her own ends. So whoever eats the fruit from this island eventually becomes a deathless Griegr themselves. Just like my cute little pet. Miming here. What in the... Turn any humans that arrive on this island into Griegr. That's the order the Trident gave. Miming and I ended up here because of a shipwreck. He started off only as a pup, but he kept eating one fruit after another, and now look at him. I'm sure it won't be long, too, before you all start to change, too. Blood and thunder, Yerv again. Always sticking thorns in our sides. Your circumstances don't matter to me. All I'm concerned with is following the Trident's orders. And now that you've exposed this island's secret, your fate is sealed. Let's do this, Adel! Right. Yeah.
Switch! Burn away! Get him! Burn away!
Build up that
Switch!
quickly.
Going somewhere? Take this!
Switch! Burn away!
Switch! Take this!
Switch! You're mine! Burn away!
Switch! Going somewhere?
Going somewhere.
Take this!
Switch! Burn away! Get him!
Switch!
Phew. That wasn't too tough. Are you alright, Miming? His wounds won't heal. So it's true, mana users really can defeat the undead. We'd like to talk this out if possible. Yeah, no point in finishing you off before we get our answers. Of course, we can change that. If you're still keen on duking it out. Fine, I surrender. No, fight! I want skill mastery. I'm not out of any desperation to live, mind you. I just hate to say goodbye to Miming like this is all. And maybe now you'll be willing to spill the beans. How many fruits does it take to turn Griegr? Eating only a few won't trigger a transformation. Oh, Gren's okay then. It's more that the potential of becoming a Griegr gradually accumulates with every bite. Either way, if you have the power of mana, it affects what the fruit will wear off, or so I think. I'm not part of the Trident, so I can't speak with any authority on the matter. Our powers shouldn't be able to cure it, but I guess we can't relax completely yet. Let's put it like this, then. Is there any way to completely prevent someone that ate the fruit from becoming a Griegr? I honestly couldn't say. However, there are two others on the island who may have some ideas. Gunnivili? And Nelly. So there are other islanders beside you. Thought the settlement story was just a lie. It was. But you would have found it unusual if a person who clearly resides here told you there wasn't one, no? We're neither human nor Griegr. Our existence lies somewhere in between. Miming and I were already barely clinging to life when we washed up here, and our bodies succumbed not long after. But because we had eaten a bit of the fruit, our souls remained behind. We are no longer living. We merely exist. Ah, yeah. Imagine my two fellow islanders are idling their time away somewhere. If you're so curious, why not go talk to them? As if we need your permission. I'm worried about Gren, so let's go see what we can find out. This whole island is a mystery anyway. Wouldn't hurt to explore it some more. Nod.
Yeah!
Okay.
Yeah! Something's off. Might want to mana sense around. Oh, found something. Hup!
Good.
Yeah!
I need them, because it replenishes what I used. How are we doing on the skills anyway? Not bad, not bad. Still need to get that one there. Ah, now that's available. Okay. So it was story, well, side story locked. Yes. The path's completely blocked. Could probably shatter it this thing if we went all out, but it'd still be tough going. This kind of counts as a wall of sorts, right? I guess it's definitely huge enough to pass for one. I get ya. You want to call him over to help, is that it? Get it! Adel and Karcher sent Hugel back to the ship with a message asking a certain someone to meet them. Oh, so this is the boulder you guys want me to smash, huh? Boulder? Not quite the same as a wall, but these fists ain't too picky. Thanks for getting me in on this. Hope it isn't too underwhelming. Hard to measure up to the old days of me crushing walls left and right. Oh, you got a real track record for this. My only question is, why'd you bring half the crew with you? When I told them what was going on ashore, they insisted on tagging along no matter what I said. Damn it all. How could you just dupe us like that? I'm gonna be okay, right? Right? Tell me I'm not gonna wake up in the morning all blue-haired and grey-skinned. Who knows? I can't say anything for certain. Oh, give me a break. While we're on the subject, none of the fruit from this island has been circulating around Abelia Gulf, has it? Be say pirate or merchant ships, for example. Just wondering if we all might be slowly turning into Griegr without even knowing it. Don't say that, I'm already a nervous wreck after eating just 2 of them. And remind me whose fault that was again? Oh, so that's how you're gonna be. I don't believe it's ever been distributed outside the island. As a matter of fact, this island was all but non-existent until just recently. Even the occasional ships that did manage to wander their way here had their entire crews turned into Griegr. Well, that's a relief. Oh wait, there's something good about all of that. If I may ask, Nana, you'll continue to help Adel and the princess with this, won't you? Gren is very important to all of us, and we want to make sure he'll be okay. That's probably the reason Adel and Karja decided to spare you. So maybe keep that in mind, yeah? I'm well aware. Nothing but love from Gren with this bunch. Now we gotta make extra sure not to let him down. Alright, first things first, let's get this path opened up. Give me some space, everybody. There we go. Whoa, you're a total beast, Togi. Not half bad, big fella. They don't call me the Wall Crusher for nothing. So normally, I'd ask you to join you in exploring the place, but I'm sensing more Griegr up ahead, yeah. Which means the job is one better left to you mana users, huh? Guess the rest of us will head back to the ship then. I'd sure like to give you a piece of my mind and then some. Since you're cooperating with Adel and Karja for the time being, I'll just say keep it up and leave it at that. So be it. Not that I go so far as to call it cooperating. What's the matter? My stomach just started hurting like crazy all of a sudden. We should get back to the ship and have the doc look over him. For sure. We'll see you two later. Good luck with the investigation. Thanks, we got this. You don't think Gren will actually... Nah, I'm sure he'll be fine, right? It's odd, but something about this feels vaguely nostalgic to me. What, you mean Gren and them? Yes. Could have sworn I'd forgotten what it was like to be human. Anyhow, Gren's counting on us to figure out a way to keep him from going Griegr. Let's move on and find those other islanders. Well, there we go. That was resolved. Alright then.
Freeze! Mana of ice! Oh, lucky me! Hup! Yeah!
Hello. We'll head this way first. So we know there's a crystal down here.
Switch!
As you can see.
Going somewhere? Yeah! Take this!
Switch!
Switch her up.
Switch! Yeah!
Good, good, good.
Switch!
Oh, that's the other person. Okay.
Switch! Yeah! Going somewhere?
Oh, we'll speak to you in a moment.
Yeah!
I see some battles. Saw a chest then. Another fishing spot.
Oh? Seems we got fish in the water.
Yay.
Pretty sure something's around here. Huh. Didn't expect this here. Maybe I'll throw a few lines.
Nothing new again.
Lana!
Okay, so we got you there. A few things down there. Okay.
Yeah!
So I'm thinking we'll leave you be and we'll carry on back now.
Take this! Going somewhere?
Going somewhere.
Yeah!
Ding diddling. Quite a long way back. Did these guys not get finished up?
Switch!
Switch! Going somewhere?
Switch!
Switch! Yeah!
Okay. So maybe we need to head through the water here. Ugh. Well, how do we get further around
Pretty
then?
sure something's around here. Lana!
Duck lump. Yeah, how do we get over there? Ah, we need a doggy, don't we? Right, okay. We need to carry on for now. Oh, it's you people. I was watching from a distance, I already know the sitch. You're the ones Nana took for a ride, eh? I'm not too pleased to hear you put it that way, but if you're all caught up, then we can cut to the chase. Do you know how to stop someone from becoming a Griegr? Well, let me think. Don't know if it's related or not, but I'm familiar with a rather unusual phenomenon. See, I've been watching over the weather around these parts for nearly 100 years straight now. What? You spent all that time just staring at the sky? Sure, there was nothing else to do, nor anything I wanted to do, so what the heck? It's not as if we'd ever be able to leave the island anyway. Still seems like an odd choice, even for being stranded here. Wouldn't expect you living folk to understand. Everything seems to matter so little once all the hardships and rigors are gone. Well, whatever. Back to what you were going to tell us? Right. On the night of the typhoon, I saw a tree get struck by lightning and turn back into normal in an instant. I reckon it was on the far end of the island over a high cliff top. The undead energy took it back over after just a few minutes, but I recall thinking it was pretty extraordinary. Lightning, huh? Natural energy like that is also present in mana. Maybe there's a connection? Mana, lightning, Odin. Ha. Not sure about the boy, but you're a Norman, ain't you, Les? Seeing the flames of ambition in your eyes really takes me back for some reason. I know you're thinking, but Thor, yeah, but considering who his father is. Seeing the flavor's ambition in your eyes really takes me back for some reason. Nana said something similar. Actually, now that I get a look at your getup, are you a pirate? I was. Haven't been out to sea for over a century now, though. Looking back, this might even be my punishment for betraying my loyal crewmates and scampering off on my own. That's how I ended up carried away by the ocean and washed ashore on this island. Managed to survive off the fruit, but eventually the injuries I got while adrift must have taken their toll. And now nothing's left for me but my immortal soul. Well, at least you got that. Existing forever with no real purpose sure does grow dull. Getting depressed just listening to this guy. We asked and he answered though. Let's look for the other person now. I know where they are.
Yeah!
Yeah. I just wanted the enemies to respawn.
Okay, let's ride!
I want my skills. I want my skill mastery. I want it. Hello. My word, are you humans? What in the world brings you here? Adol explained everything that happened with Nana. I see Nana's always been one to strive toward the Trident's orders. Meanwhile, I wasn't even aware that we had visitors. Sorry, but we're gonna need your help, actually. Do you know any way to stop someone from turning into a Griegr? Let me see. I can't promise it's relevant, but there was an incident that bothered me once. Just so you're aware, the Trident's underlings come by periodically to collect provisions. See, to the Griegr, the fruit that grows here is both satisfying and rejuvenating. Ah, is that so? Maybe we should burn it all down later. In any case, it's our duty to gather the harvest and present it to them. We may be merely souls now, but we can still materialize when enough concentration is given. But once, when I was in the middle of gathering, they scolded me saying not to mix in any bad fruit. What was it that you mixed in exactly? A golden apple that I picked from a tree on the far side of the island. A golden apple? That's rarer than rare. It's golden and delicious. A golden delicious, you might say. Quite so. Though, to be fair, I'd never even seen any apple trees on this island before to begin with. I'm sure they must be growing somewhere around here still. Do Griegr just hate apples? It's a magic apple. I honestly can't say I recall one way or another. After all, I'm indifferent about most everything these days. At any rate, sounds like it could be worth searching for one of those golden apples. If the Griegr hate them so much, they have the opposite effect from the rest of the fruit on the island. She picked it from a tree on the far end of the island, so that's probably where we ought to go head next. Putting that aside, you, the red-haired boy, the sight of you puts me ill at ease for some reason. Almost makes me feel as though I'm fritting my time away. Makes sense, Adol spends every free moment he's got trying to dive into some adventure or another. That brings back old memories. Oddly enough, how hectic and driven I was back then. In my efforts to obtain aristocratic levels of outrageous wealth, I founded a trading company and worked tirelessly morning, noon, and night. Then one day, I put to sea despite knowing it was a reckless move at the time, all in an effort to outdo my competitors. As a result, my ship sank. Oh dear. And I found myself stranded here. Now, just look at me. I was so frustrated at first, knowing I'd never be able to finish my life's work, but over time I simply stopped caring. Everyone on this island seems kinda out of it in one way or another. Eternity will do that to you. Anyhow, wanna head for the far side of the island next? Yeah, go on. Alright, we now need the doggy bit. Dun, 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 dun. Come on, get up the hill.
Okay, let's ride! Okay, let's ride!
Doggy! And here's gigantic boulder number 2. I can feel wind blowing through the gaps. Could be that there's a cave past here. Destroying this boulder should open up more of the island to explore. This looks a lot harder than the last. Seems like it could be a real struggle to bust through. Do we want to try asking Dogi again? No telling if he actually can break through it or not. Adol and Kaja sent word to Dogi by way of Hugo. He'll want to try though. Let's have a look, see here. It is pretty solid. Looks like it must have fallen from the subsoil up above. It's way sturdy and thicker than the one from earlier. I'm so sorry, but I don't think I could smash this thing for you. I was afraid you'd say that. If Dogi can't do it, then that's that. Ah, don't give me that look. Let's see if we can find another way to deal with this, okay? So this is where you were. Did you already meet with the others? We did, and they gave us a few leads. This is stupid. This boulder decided to cut us off. Now we're stuck with nowhere to move. You see, I suppose you have no choice but to give up then. Giving up isn't my style. You do realize that what you seek might not even be on the other side, don't you? Better to try and find out. And we could swim over to the other side, could we not? I mean, we've got a boat, I mean... You truly are something. Nothing at all like the rest of us. Actually, I do have one suggestion to offer. We may be able to demolish this boulder with Miming's help. Miming, you mean your pet Griegr? Yes, his battle against the two of you has him took it out. But I've fed him plenty of fruit, so he should be feeling better soon. Wow, surprised he can bounce back after a beating like that so quickly. So you're saying we can leave this one to you? Yes. After all, you don't seem willing to let this stop you. Well then, I'll go check on Miming. You wait here. Will do. Sounds like that's settled. Guess I'll just head back to the ship then. I'm useless here. Wait, she said, but for how long? At this point, I would rather we'd just gone with her. Oh, there you are. Miming is getting back to his old self little by little. I believe he can help you break this boulder now. Let's get right to it then. Alright, time to make pebbles out of this thing. Alright, Miming, whenever you're ready. Miming the Wall Crusher. Miming charged headfirst into the giant boulder. Hey, that did the trick. Now we can finally press on. If I recall, the inside of this cave is fairly expansive, but there should be an exit if you make your way upward. Aiming for that might be your best bet. You're being awfully helpful. Am I now? I suppose a part of me wants to see your efforts be rewarded. Kind words, but you already fooled us once, so I've got no intention of trusting you twice. I understand. What the? Now you're really throwing me off. Anyway, come on. Let's see what's up ahead, brother. Nod.
Yeah!
Yeah. More skill mastery awaits us. I missed completely on that.
Switch! Get him! Yeah!
Switch! Take this!
Switch! Burn a blaze!
Switch!
Switch! Burn a blaze!
Switch! Take this! Going somewhere?
Going somewhere.
Switch! Take this!
Switch! Get him! Burn a blaze!
Burn a blaze.
Take this!
Switch! Burn a blaze!
Oh, okay, we got that mastered. That one. It's like just carry on with the glacial spins for now.
Switch! Take this!
There you go. Mastered it. And there's no new skills or anything. Okay, so we can just do this normally now. Okay, so remove, 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 remove. Same pattern here. So we want something that's got an up, something with more. Yeah, we'll do the cold pillar. And what we go in there? Knockback. feeling like something that pulls in. So that cyclone tide might be a good idea. Do something while we're in the air. Perfect guard. Skull strike would be nice there, I feel. And then a down if we can. Down and ice. Yeah, we'll go with this one then. Frostbite and slam there. Feels like a good idea. It doesn't matter with them. And let's see, equipment-wise, let's remove. So, let's see about... I'm gonna put that on you now. Where's that? Yeah. Like preserving skill chains. Just feels good to me. Okay. Right, so now we can do things properly. If we have the mana. Because that's the thing. I am feeling... Skill-wise, I need something cheaper than 70 for that. Might be worth doing the shield bash.
Switch! Freeze! Move aside!
Yeah, that feels better to me. That feels better.
Freeze! Move aside! Yeah!
Yeah, it just flows better to me. Okay.
Yeah! Oh? Seems we got fish in the water.
Oh, yay! Nah.
Oh, lucky me!
Damn.
Maybe I'll throw a few lines.
Nothing new. Because I am curious what's out here first. Oh, this is where the chest was. Not bad.
Oh, lucky me!
Interesting. This is just like a little side thing we're doing here.
Yeah!
Like, this isn't a main story thing, this is just a side island.
Switch! Burn away! Ah! Burn ablaze! You're mine! Yeah! Ah!
Switch! Freeze! Move aside! Take this!
Switch! Burn away! Yeah! You're mine! Burn away! Burn away! Burn away!
Switch! Yeah! Freeze! Move aside!
Can't think we did well there.
Move aside! Flatten!
Switch! Burn away! Get him!
See crystals up ahead.
I think there's something around here.
Ooh,
Something's there.
there you are.
Found something!
Not bad, not bad.
Burn away! Get him! Yeah! Yeah! Incinerate!
Switch! Freeze! Move aside! Move aside!
Switch! Incinerate! Burn away! Burn ablaze! How's that? Burn away! Yeah!
Switch!
I'm just wondering. That's gonna be further up, isn't it? Yeah, I don't feel like we've missed anything. This all feels like further up.
Freeze!
Also, XP-wise, 47. We're nearly at 48. I'm just wondering, like, is it worth killing all these now? Not getting any skills we need.
Burn away!
Mastered, so...
Burn away! Go time, Karja! Dodge this!
And even then, what does mastery give us? For those ones, like, nothing much.
Switch! Freeze! Yeah! Move aside! Yeah! Freeze! Move aside! Yeah! Yeah! Yeah!
Switch! Burn away! Burn away!
Alright.
tough.
Yeah, I'm inclined to just move on. If I can loot these. Like, no, with those guys there, I can't loot it. Okay.
Burn a blaze! Dodge this! Burn away!
Freeze! Move aside! How's that? Grab ya!
Switch! Burn away! Get him!
Let's get this rolling!
Got you, mate.
Nice work, Adol!
Incinerate! Get him! Burn a blaze! Burn away! Burn away!
Switch! Freeze! Move aside! Going somewhere? Freeze! Move aside!
Oh, that one's dead. Lovely. That was it? All that effort for that? Alright. Okay.
Freeze! Move aside!
Switch! You're mine!
Switch! Freeze! Move aside! Something's off. Might want to mana sense around. Huh. Didn't expect this here.
I did. I saw it there a while ago.
Think again!
Yes, I think we're done in there. Ding, 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 ding. Okay, so we've got a single chest. Silver cheese. Ooh. So are we done on this island? 7, 2, 5, and 8. Yep. Wow, now there's a fine tree. Kinda strange to see one growing in a place like this. It does seem like it'd be a good lightning rod.
Yeah.
No doubt, this being the highest point on the island and all. That guy said the tree lost its Griegr energy for a short while after the lightning struck, yeah? Let's give it a closer look with our mana. That's a tree, alright. Huh, sensing Griegr energy from this tree. Did we pick the wrong one? Working real hard, aren't we? Proper crewmates you all, looking out for your pal like that. That voice. Oh, the whole gang's here. Have you come up with any other leads since we last spoke? No real luck, sad to say. We thought this might be the tree with the golden apples, but I guess our hunch was off. Now where have I seen this tree before? Adol noticed some letters carved lightly into the trunk of the tree. While the message is a little hard to make out. It appears to say, with prayers for my family. What's this? Looks like a note someone left behind. I think that it might have been my doing. That is to say, back when I was still human. I'd completely forgotten. But what made you write it here of all places? Let me see, if I recall correctly. It's because I buried something important beneath this tree. A memento of my family, a charm with runes engraved into it for good luck. How could it have slipped my mind for so long? Just what happened during your human days. The era I lived in was plagued with natural disasters. Everyone was desperate to rebuild their lives, but piracy was becoming more rampant at the same time. One day a band of pirates raided our settlement and began plundering everything we had. My family said they wanted me to survive, if nothing else. So they risked their lives to ensure my escape. But that little boat that Miming and myself were on was capsized. When I came to, we'd washed up on this island. That's so. Former pirate, you got my condolences. So, why did you bury the charm? I didn't have a choice. Charm had a manor-like quality to it, one the Griegr were none too fond of. So I decided the least I could do was bury it somewhere with a pleasant view. But now I'm neither human nor Griegr. All I do is follow the orders from the Trident. I'm sure this isn't what my family would have wanted for me. Wolf. Thank you, Mimi. Griegr or not, I guess you were still a human at first. Anyway, we've searched every mile of this island now. And yet we still don't have any leads on how to save Gren. Now what? Oh. No. It couldn't be. Hey Adol, your pocket's glowing. It's one of the 8 Genesises. Oh no, that. Adol pulls out the Lila shell. Adol, where are you right now? Something your vicinity, familiar aura. Familiar aura? The only thing near us is the tree, though. Suspect that tree capable of housing mana. Given the right trigger, power imbued into it should manifest. Then we can use it to cure Gren. Yeah, about time we found a lead. The only thing is, the lightning I saw is what triggered it before, eh? Which means we're gonna have to wait for the next thunderstorm. Actually, my power will suffice. Instead, should take until nightfall to prepare. Although, a poison to Griegr may still be hope for former humans. Oh, possible to break, curse binding your souls to this land and restore your humanity. But what about the doggy? Restore our humanity? Well, there's a shock. Hadn't even considered the notion of being human again.
Yeah.
If you're up for it, we don't mind lending a hand. Our share of the crop's gonna be top priority. But we do owe you for all your help so far. Becoming human again would mean giving up our Griegr bodies, huh? Still, with our souls loose, be able to leave this island or even make it to the afterlife. Didn't she liken it to a poison for Griegr, though? Don't particularly enjoy the thought of having to suffer. It'll set you free, though. Set me free? I'm not sure what to make of that. After all, I've never felt unsatisfied with this life. This conversation we're having right now feels no different from talking to your average person. So even if your bodies are Griegr, I think your hearts are still human. So instead of spending each and every day zoning out on this island like you're already dead, why not try to live a life you could be proud of? That's a real Norman way of looking at things. Not that I disagree, mind. But even so, it isn't a choice we can make right on the spot. Fair enough. It's really up to you in the end. We'll give you until we come to collect the apples to decide. Alright, Adol, let's head back to the ship and get these guys up to speed. Nod.